Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about the two updates to Star Wars Battlefront. The first one I want to talk about is the new co-op mode, which is pretty awesome. It's kind of like capital supremacy, kinda, in terms of you have to like capture this one post, but it is like in a matter of time, and you get to be like you get points. As you get points, you get to be like still special heroes, but it's often like the prequel era heroes. So you can be like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Chewbacca. Even though Chewbacca's the original trilogy, but he was also in the prequels, and like Chewbacca guest starred in the Clone Wars episode, one episode of Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. And you get to be like Count Dooku, General Grievous, Darth Maul, and the Bounty Hunter Bosk. Once you get enough points, and you get to be some vehicles as well. And that's fun. I really like it because there's like about 3 or 4 stages, and that takes like about 15-ish minutes overall, depending on how much time you have spent on each post, taking over each post. And it randomizes your like team. So you could easily be on the Separatist team, which is the bad guys, or it can be on the Galactic Republic, which is the good guys. And it's really fun. It's like really fun. You get to go on Felicia, Geonosis, what else? Felicia, Geonosis, Camino, and Kashyyyk, the 4 worlds. And it's really fun, and it alters around between these 4 worlds. And I feel, thankfully I went to level 50 this weekend, and it's really fun. It's my favorite game mode on Star Wars Battlefront 2, to be honest. And like I said, it's really fun, and especially being able to be like one of the people with the lightsabers, pretty much like killing the droids or clone troopers, depending on which side you're on, accumulating those points, also leveling the characters up that you want to level up. It's pretty cool. And I mean, I'm trying to be kind of fake about it, because I want you guys to experience it as well. But I kind of gave you the short synopsis. Kind of goes through like 4 maps. It's kind of like a simpler version of capital supremacy, in my opinion. And I'm not saying capital supremacy is a bad game mode, because I do like to play that mode. But yeah, the co-op mode for the online is awesome, and I love it. And so, with that said, the other update is Luke Skywalker in the Form Boy outfit, which I have not been able to play as, because I think it came out this week, and being able to play as Luke Skywalker as a Form Boy must be fun. And I really love playing Luke Skywalker in his Return of the Jedi outfit, because green is my favorite color, so being able to play with Luke Skywalker with a green lightsaber is fun. Plus, Luke Skywalker is my favorite Jedi. Played Luke Skywalker in his Hoth outfit, but I'm not trashing the like outfit per se. Just I kind of prefer to play the Luke Skywalker, the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, as they call it, which is the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker more, because, well, I don't know. Just, it makes me feel like I'm more of an experienced Jedi that way, per se. But the Form Boy Luke Skywalker that we got in New Hope, I'm excited to be able to play that. So can't wait to, I so cannot wait until I'm able to buy, like, in-game buy that skin, so I can actually start playing him. Playing as a New Hope Luke Skywalker. So that's like the second update for, I guess, this month. Third update is actually the world, Felicia. Now, like a week or two before, one of my subscribers said, "Hey, they're going to bring back one of the worlds from the original Battlefront 2 game, which the PlayStation 4 Battlefront 2 game is a rebooted version of the PlayStation 2 version, or I'm going to restart that statement. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 was on the PlayStation 2, the original ones. And I'm guessing since that was a popular game series, pretty much, even though it has 2 games in the series for Star Wars, they wanted to do a reenactment, per se, a reboot version, a retelling of Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. So, and since Disney had kind of rebooted their canon, Disney rebooted Star Wars canon, so I guess that was like the perfect way to insert their own story and slapping Battlefront onto the game. And I played the first one. I don't own the first one, but I played the first one with a good friend of mine. And my only complaint about that game is that it doesn't have a story mode, but I never really played it alone per se. I always played with my friend because I always played at his house. So being able to play it with my friend, like always, I'm coming from a place that I always played with someone else played with someone else the game with, if you know what I mean. That game is fun. It's really fun, and I can't see how that would be a boring game to play like all the time just alone. So I feel like the story mode would have served Battlefront 1 better. Battlefront 2 had on flight mode where you can play single player. It had a campaign which I actually found enjoyable. I felt like with the I'm kind of dragging this like review with the battle, but anyways, long story short, they added the campaign, they added offline single player modes, online single player modes, and it was great. I really do enjoy Star Wars Battlefront 2 over the first one, if you're talking about the PlayStation 4 versions. And so, when I heard that they're going to bring back a world from the original Battlefront 2, I was thinking, which world could that be? Because I remember there being like a form of Kashyyyk on the PlayStation 2. So I figured, okay, since I have Kashyyyk on the PlayStation 4 version, that wouldn't do. Felicia was the one thing I thought of. And I was pretty sure that Coruscant is on the PlayStation 2, right? I mean, leave a comment below if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that Coruscant was a map playable on Battlefront 2, the original one on the PlayStation 2 version, and Monster 4. So, those 3 worlds were in mind that I could remember. And then Felicia came on, and I loved it. It's really fun. I mean, it feels like you're more contained on Felicia, at least when you play on co-op, because on co-op mode, they have like you taking over those flags or capitals things. It's kind of like a capture the flag thing, and you can't proceed too much far. Like you can't proceed far. Like you can't proceed to this part if you haven't completed this part. You can try to get to this part, but they have a like little countdown timer, like 10 seconds. I will count you down, and if you're not back in this part from trying to get to this part, if you haven't completed this part, or if this part isn't open yet, then your character automatically dies. I remember I was mad about that when I tried coming back from this part to this part from being Darth Maul or Anakin Skywalker, one of those two. I said, what? I just came out of that. Why? But then I realized it just came 1-1 on the countdown as soon as I cross over. So I guess it's counting like I didn't cross over in time, which is not a bad thing. I actually do enjoy that co-op mode, and Felicia, the scenery is beautiful. Even though, yeah, like I said, there's stages where you can progress after you beat one. It overall it does seem spacious and it's beautiful. Every single time every single time I play on that map, though, I think of Ayla Secura, because in Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, and now I'm talking about more of the movies temporarily. In Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, in the non-Disney days, when Order 66 happened, we saw Ayla Secura and a little band of clone troopers on the kind of like the foresty moon of Felicia, and we see the clone troopers getting the order from Darth Sidious. The clone Order 66 is to Order 66 is order from pretty much that was implanted in their heads that once they saw Palpatine and say, now it's time to execute Order 66. Sorry. That they will kill their Jedi commanders. And on Felucia, Ayla Secura was a victim of Order 66. So whenever I play on Felicia, I cannot stop thinking about that one part in Revenge of the Sith where we see all the Jedi die from Order 66, but specifically Ayla Secura, because we're on the planet where she died. I'm not joking. So, I mean, it's kind of depressing, but I think about it for like 3 seconds, then I kind of get distracted by not dying from like either the droids or the clone troopers, but but it's really fun. That game is really fun. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is really fun. The game modes is pretty fun. The characters are pretty decent. I feel like long story short, I feel like Battlefront 2 kind of, especially in terms of like the the multiplayer where you get to go on like different maps and get to play with the different characters. It's like a nice combination of the 3 trilogies. My only one, like, outside of wanting Ahsoka Tano to being in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I wish, since Rogue One, A Star Wars Story is my favorite movie of the Disney Star Wars, and I know Jyn Erso was in Star Wars Battlefront 1. I wish they would bring in like a few characters from Rogue One into this game. Like Jyn Erso, can't really say Darth Vader, but maybe, even though technically he's a New Hope character, but I'm gonna let him pass because I want more Rogue One characters in here. Governor Tarkin. Maybe Cassian Andor. The guy who was the victim of Darth Vader's joking pun in the movie that knew Galen Erso. Maybe that blind guy who said, I want the Force and the Force with me. I want the Force and the Force with me. I want the Force and the Force with me. Sorry, I couldn't resist, but you know what I mean. I would like to see some Rogue One characters in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Plus Ahsoka Tano. But yeah, the new co-op mode is fun. I really enjoy it. That's my favorite mode. Felucia is a wonderful map. Of course, I think of Ayla Secura when I play that map, like at some point, but I'm too busy getting not killed. And Yeah, Luke Skywalker. I'm hoping your New Hope skin is available now in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because that was one of the updates that was going to come later, like the last update to the game so far. And I so can't wait to play as Farm Boy Luke. Yeehaw! You know the I went country there, but I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I mean, which update is your guys' favorite between the three? The Felicia map, the co-op mode, or you being able to play as Farm Boy Luke Skywalker, or a New Hope version of Luke Skywalker. You know, the original Star Wars movie version of Luke Skywalker. And is there any other updates that I failed to mention in this video? Please do so, because I might make a sequel video to this video telling you guys I missed some in this video, you know. I mean, I'm random. I need help. I'm gonna, so I better, I don't know. I better go before I confuse myself even more. So have a nice day, guys. May the force be with you, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next stream. And may the force, I don't know why I did this, but may the force be with us all. And have a nice day.